I am back with some more Gears 5. We are continuing on with the Hivebusters DLC, so we're on episode 2. We might finish it today. I was just, sorry for the long intro there. I was just I forgot I didn't make a Gears 5 Hivebusters playlist, so I thought I'd just quickly do it now. But yeah, we'll hop into it. I don't know how much more we've got. I don't think it's too long. I think I looked up before, this is only about 3 hours long. It's been a few days since I last played. It's not a bad DLC so far. Like, the characters are alright, I suppose, but yeah, I think the plan is to, well, I suppose the plan is to play this. Like, we could perhaps try and complete this today, maybe. Because I don't think it's that much more left to it, really. Because we're already on chapter 3, so I assume we might be halfway. Act 1, chapter 3. I don't know, we'll see. Because last episode was about an hour, half-ish. If I can make another episode out of it, I will do, but I feel like this is long enough, in a way. We just escaped the
We
vault.
objectively failed our mission.
Kiss my ass, Grandpa! You saw with your own eyes the gas didn't work.
Would you two shut the hell up? Tech, you copy? We're in trouble.
We ride the giant door down a lava river, to be completely accurate.
I read you. And what?
Fast as you can make it. We're moving south from the main entrance.
Okay, on my way.
Ah, you bastard.
Get me up!
How am I dead? What the fuck? Thanks, team.
God damn you, relentless monster!
Have a nice laugh, Mac. We objectively failed our mission.
Kiss my ass, Grandpa! You saw with
that's
your own
probably
eyes
what
the
killed
gas didn't work.
Would you two shut the hell up? Tech, you copy? We're in trouble.
We ride the giant door down a lava river, to be completely accurate.
I read you. And what?
Fast as you can make it. We're moving south from the main entrance.
Okay, on my way.
Ow, fuck now. What the fuck?
I'm up.
How are they melting through me like that? I know they're using rifles, but Jesus. Fuck.
Ready for impact! Brace yourself!
Juvies! That gas really works so good!
Because you didn't let us deploy it correctly. Enemies crossing overhead. Moving right to flank.
Do these sword bastards have nothing better to do? The island is on fire, you fucking idiot!
tree's gonna pin us in!
Keep them off our ride!
Oh, my fucking aim. You wake up here. Look.
Lava's making quick work of that tree! Shouldn't hold much longer!
More swarm incoming!
Oh, they're everywhere!
Oh, he's dead. Come on.
Got a pouncer!
Ready?
Focus fire on that pulsar!
It's not burning fast enough!
Then shoot it!
I think that would work.
We're through!
Hell, you think would happen, you know? You hit the goddamn without killing them all first!
How many times I gotta say it, old man? This was fucked from the start!
Knock it off! We need to work together if we're going to survive this.
Ow, ow, ow.
Where the hell are we going?
Drop coming!
Where'd that flock go?
Block's back!
On the roof there! We can get the lava to drop on it!
Maybe we should have used lava to kill the storm instead of that gas!
I owe you.
Block's down!
Damn it, we're blocked in!
Hey, little help?
I don't think it would work like that, to be honest.
Let me give you
They
a
look
hand.
rammed in like bad.
More precisely, a
Oh,
grenade.
there you go.
Clear!
Nice! We're clear!
Old Mac saves the day again! Please hold your applause.
They're still riding that goddamn door down a river of lava. Thanks to you.
Correction! Riding a goddamn door down a river of lava alive! Thanks to me!
Do it! We got a Scion!
this. It's horrifying. It's really cool
Watch
looking.
those hunters! Damn it! Another tree!
Brace for impact!
Oh, no.
What now?
We hold these bastards off until that tree burns through!
See, Lonnie's the kind of person with a great plan. Simple, to the point, effective.
Do you ever shut up?
You two gonna stop bickering long enough to help me out? Come on!
What do you say, old man? Truce?
Little shits. That's a grenade.
We're in trouble if we stay here much longer.
Focus on standing our ground! Drones, far side!
Stick to the plan. Hold these bastards off.
Oh, God. Kind of bullshit and learning disability. Not really good. It's kind of ridiculous.
That's all I've got.
That's where the challenge comes from in Gears, is like when you're running low on ammo. Especially in harder difficulties, so like when you put something like that, that's gonna make you hate.
That's enough.
You made out of? What the fuck?
I'm coming.
We're getting chewed up here!
Like point blank shot contented.
Up top! Zion!
Come get your ammo. Make him count!
Ow.
Bring it! Took him out. How much longer that goddamn tree gonna hold out?
Okay, new plan! Shoot through the roots!
On it!
Yeah.
Shoot the roots!
It's working! Keep firing at it!
Just a little more!
Burn it! That's it! Supplies are ready!
Watch it! Tree's coming down!
Come on, come on, come on! And we're out of here! Well, that's lucky.
Oh, everything's a joke to you. Getting by on the skin of your teeth, relying on your luck. You don't have a clue about working with others.
Listen, old man, I don't give a shit.
Enough! Harrier up ahead!
Looks like I made it just in time, eh, friends?
Hell yeah!
I wouldn't celebrate quite yet, Scorpio. Your ride is coming to an abrupt end. Gonna need you three to take a leap of faith.
What the hell's that mean?
We're ready, son! Get that thing as close as you can!
Already on it. Get ready.
We all made it!
Well then, let's get you back to Galangi. First class trip with quite a view.
The amount of plot armor in that scenario just then.
Aye, and it's a good thing I did, or we would have died for nothing.
That wasn't the mission. That's your decision.
Well, I think we can all agree the mission was a failure.
Not if we uncovered new data. Anything?
Drones, juvies, roasted them. Heavier swarm. We didn't have the punch we needed. You got anything stronger?
Something that can sink the entire island, maybe. Or how about a few canisters of that nightmare acid that killed all them bastards on the beach, eh?
Damn. You might be onto something.
I was joking.
Even if that could work, there's a problem. We don't know what's responsible for the attack or where to find it.
Why, Leahy. My gran used to tell me stories about her people. How the young men and women would travel the ocean to face a god. It was their rite of passage. If anyone knows something about what we saw on the beach, it's my grandmother's people.
Well, go then. Make contact. See what you can learn. Hannah, you prep for field work. I want you there to ask the right questions.
I'm on it. Let's go, Scorpio.
Welcome to Wailehi, Scorpio. Once you're propelled in, I'm gonna find a spot nearby. Don't need any more of these last-second rescues.
You and me both, Tack.
No lab on this side. I like it better already.
All right. Let's see what we can learn from the locals.
What's the plan with the toxin, Hannah?
If we obtain some of that nightmare acid from whatever attacked the swarm on the planet, we can combine it with the toxin I was sent from New Hope. Hopefully someone here can fill us in on what exactly that acid is and how to get it.
We still have to find a better way to the heart of the hive.
Yep. I'm working on a solution for that too.
To this door, Scorpio. Give me a hand.
Peaceful.
Never thought I'd see where my family came from. Even with all the stories and memories she shared. Brad never told me why she left.
Any of your family still live here?
Distant relatives, I'm sure. Guess I should introduce myself.
Very pretty. Maybe this is kind of a hint of what they're
Feels
trying
like
to
an old
build
way
for
to
the next
reconnect,
game.
You know? Marching in, middle of the night.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be given a warm welcome. Not every day a band of armed soldiers wanders into town.
Well, hopefully they'll be understanding given our rather dire circumstances.
This is great. For like a DLC, they put a lot of art and design into it. More than what I'd say Ram Shadow was about. Ram Shadow was pretty basic in assets, whereas this is a lot of new stuff, I'd say.
Is that music?
Sounds like quite a party. Everyone must be gathered in that hole over there.
Couldn't think of a better way to make our entrance. Come on then. Hey, you can't just walk in.
Just trying to find the quickest way to the hall. So, Hannah, been meaning to ask. You any relation to the coal train?
Right. Because every Cole is related to Augustus.
Sorry. Was just curious is all.
Getting the sense you hear that question more than you'd like to.
No, it's okay. I like my dad. I mean, yes. He's my dad.
Just please, please don't ask me about Thrashball.
I find it tedious.
Augustus Cole. You know I saw him play, but that ain't what I remember him for. Man's a legend. A true definition of the COG frontline hero.
Yeah, you aren't wrong, Keegan. That's what everyone sees in my father. I wanted to be just like him.
A lot of people find it hard to believe, but at home, the Cole train is a quiet man. Thoughtful even. His introspection about the war kept me far from the military. He wanted more from me. That's what I fought for, baby. Dad said, one serum in education could do more to turn the tide of war than a single grunt with a gun ever could.
How much collectibles?
You mentioned your degrees back when we first met. That's a lot to know for a kid.
Yeah. Mom was always buying me books. Books for my birthday, books for special holidays. Had books out my ass.
Interesting.
Oh, I loved it. I think it was a distraction to keep me away from what my dad was interested in.
War.
Sports. And I still don't want to talk about Thrashball.
How'd you meet Hoffman?
Through Dad. Hoffman had the idea for this special project after what happened at New Hope. He got his hands on the New Hope toxin, but needed a specialist to do anything with it.
And so, here I am, working on a plan to save the world. You know, Hoffman's been working on this plan for a long time. But when I first got here, he mostly rolled around in his wheelchair. Window. He really hates the First Minister.
She's actually alright in this scenario. It's not as annoying as when she first turned up, where she was like, I'm the bestest ever. Keep moving. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see where we get to. I don't know how much long there is. Like, I don't think this is very long anyway. I feel like this was meant to come out before. I feel like this was meant to come out before. Well, just after the game came out, or even with the game, because I feel like this is perfect for people to get into Escape and actually have a bit more story and lore behind it all. But yeah, I think after this game anyway, we'll be getting into Telltale The Walking Dead Michonne series, which will be kind of cool. And then after the Michonne stuff, I don't think I'm going to be playing Gears Tactics. I don't know if I'm too fussed about that at the minute. I might do it in the future. Maybe if we know like a release date for Gears 6, maybe I'll be like, okay, let's finish off all the Gears games by taking my time and playing it properly. But I'm not really too bothered about it, really. So we'll look into some other games. I've got like the list, and I think I'll have a look at the list now. I think it was, well, The Walking Dead, that's going to be constant till we complete it. But after Gears, after Michonne, it'll be between Rise and Rome, Dead Space, and Crisis. That's what's on the list. We could go back through and I'm looking at, we could go through like Game Pass and double check them, and see if there's anything else we can add to the list, because then we'll put it through the spin wheel and we'll go through it. But like, if anything, if it's something like Dead Space, Crisis, where it's like a bit of a franchise, then I'll probably alternate between that game, say. So like, if it was Dead Space, we'll do Dead Space, Walking Dead, Dead Space 2, Walking Dead, Dead Space 3, and then I think it might be the remaster. I think they had one, so I don't know. But that's if I like the game. I've never played Dead Space or Crisis, so in a way, like, I would be good playing them, because there'll be something new, but yeah.
I hate parties. Little help here?
Oh no!
Everyone's gone.
God damn it.
Looks like this ain't a diplomatic mission anymore.
Can someone turn off that damn radio?
Hey, Lonnie.
Can I do
Take
that?
a look at this. All this imagery around a creature of some kind. Can you read the language?
It's been a long time since Gran taught me Wailehan. But I can try. This scroll references the awakening. It's the rite of passage she talked about. Listen. The mantle. A terror stalks and desires to consume. Let it be your burden, but let it not feed. The journey. Our ancestors carry you across the world. Their spirits guide and watch over you. The spirit walk. Enter the Fade and journey amongst the ancestors. The path of our people will reveal your burden. The fear. Awaken, reborn. Renewed, not consumed. Your heavy burden transformed. Light as the feather. Face the creature.
Huh. Looks like a big fucking bird.
The bird. The feathers.
Huh?
Gran would tell me stories about the Wakatu, a flying demon that all children must face as a rite of passage.
Are you suggesting that thing at the beach?
Yes, the Wakatu isn't mythology. It's real.
That's it. We track this Wakatu down and get a sample of its poison.
Aye, after we figure out what's going on here.
We'll find the villagers. Come on, Scorpio.
Walking like a gangster.
Let's head into the village. This way.
It would have been cool if they made this so you could switch between characters in combat.
Damn, snipers.
Shit. How the hell did those bastards get here?
How are we gonna handle this?
We kill the swarm.
Every last one of them. You don't have time to be scoping around. Come on, let's fight.
Nothing wrong with scoping out the area. Stabbing the bastards in the neck.
Fair point.
How did you not do that?
Fight all this sneaking around.
Right with you, brother.
I'm getting better now. It was a rough start.
Throwing frag.
Get on my way, ginger cubes.
Enemy down.
Oh, he got murked. Whack him on. Cool with that.
That's enough.
Watch those hunters!
That's good.
Another down!
Get up! Why can't I climb up that? You guys fuck off. I don't know why I can't climb up there, that's stupid. I don't know whether it was like because of the AI all around me. The game done.
We're clear.
No bodies. No sign of the village. Where'd they go?
They have more use for us alive. Those city pods here, though. They take them somewhere. A defensible structure.
That temple up on the ridge. We can still save him. Let's go. doing okay, Hannah?
Yeah. Good.
We've got your back.
That's right.
Thanks, guys.
Just hope we're not too late. Let's go.
I know I could be missing upgrades and stuff, but that's the thing. They've added upgrades into this DLC.
There are stories of people who've survived.
But
these
realistically,
but
you're not going to be using them, especially if I'm playing as this
the
guy.
reality that those
I'm not
chances
using
are
their
almost like-
abilities or anything.
Let's get to the temple.
Maybe like you can switch them out. It's probably not that. Might be a bit more forgiving when you switch your characters out, maybe. What I might do, when it hits an hour, we'll see where we're at, and I might then pull out.
That's the last of them.
This just doesn't make sense. Even the locusts couldn't grow between the islands. That's why Sanctum was built on Bohanu. How did they get to Alehi?
Yeah, realistically, they need to make the game longer for these upgrades to be valuable, surely. There's about 4, and I've still got 3, 6, 7, 8 to get. I know I'll probably walk past a load right in this level, but...
I want to believe they're okay, that we can still help. Come on.
Look, in a tree. They collected feathers from the Wakatu and brought them here.
No pods, though. No bodies.
Terrifying.
Everything in this life is earned, brother. We all gotta stay behind and die. Enjoy your ticket out of here.
Warden down!
The toxin coming from the feathers. It seems to have some kind of psychological effect.
Makes you hear stuff, right?
Stuff you'd rather not think about.
Yeah. But this incense, it's negating the toxic effects.
We saw the same incense in the ritual room, back on Pahanu when we first landed. This proves that we can find the Wakatu. But right now, we need to find the village.
Let's secure the village. Then, we can go hunting for that Wakatu of yours.
Even one day too late. One day makes all the difference.
They're gone. We couldn't save them.
So, what the hell are we going to do about it?
Make the fuckers pay!
Now we're on the same page, sister.
They're down!
There's no place to hide from what's coming.
We're gonna find every single one of you!
$100 of you for every villager you murdered! How's that sound, you miserable bastards?
More of them, coming from the barn.
Ain't about to let any of you fuckers walk away.
Poor guy.
Take him apart, Max! He's my bleeding face!
This is why I'm here. What I've trained my whole life for.
They headed to the barn!
Good, and we're scaring them. Rip them apart, laddie! Make them scream!
Bone hominid.
Throw it, Frank!
Look out! There's a hunter!
Okay, keep going.
I hope I'm not slowing you guys down.
You're doing great. A real natural.
Wish your dad could see you.
The coal train is going to be rolling over Hoffman at full speed if he hears about this little outing.
Any ammo? I need it. Okay. That'll do.
Resupply
Does
on
that
me.
resupply? If that resupplies this sort of ammo, that'd be bullshit. There's probably an upgrade for it.
I'm all out.
I restock. It restocks fucking bullshot ammo, which is
We're
powerful.
not done with our hunt yet. Get the door.
There might be an upgrade for it, maybe, where you can
Goddamn,
like
look what we've
regen
got
like
here.
heavy weapon ammo, which if that's the case, then that's a bit, yeah.
Hey, Scorpio.
I'll take it.
Screw it. Come on. I need him to power it up.
Ready.
Oh.
We can't move it without power. Mac, this is all you.
On it, Keegan.
This is gonna be a goddamn messy slaughter.
Hey, you bastards! We're here to finish the goddamn work of you!
Give him hell, Scorpio!
Juvy's coming in!
More Juvies!
Nice one, team.
Drones coming from the building!
Oh, that guy shouldn't have shot me into the head.
What's that science coming in? Throwing flag!
That's it.
That's all.
We're making this right. With every inch of ground we take back.
Definitely feeling a need for a win here.
Easy.
Four painter!
Take down that pump!
melted through it. Oh, come on.
We're clear! It was foolish to hope to find anyone alive, but
But still, wish we could have saved a few of them. Or even one.
they destroyed this place. All its history, its people.
Goddamn swarm. We're gonna visit the same fate on their entire species.
I still don't understand how they got here from Pahanu.
Looks like we found an answer, Hannah. The lava tubes. This is how they got here.
Lava tubes. Then maybe they're connecting the islands.
Hannah, above you!
Nothing I can't handle.
I don't even know why she's here, really.
For that snatcher!
She's probably here just to be captured.
Damn it, where'd it go?
There it is! Keep on it! Damn it! Where did it go now?
Where the hell's that thing going?
I took right the door down the river of lava for granted!
This is crazy. Where the hell are we even going?
Shit, swarm!
We gotta clear these guards to get to the snatcher.
That's all of them!
Anyone see where that snatcher went?
Straight ahead!
I'm so happy that they've not got rid of like the gore elements. They could easily have made this like really PG, but they still kept the core gore and gears throughout. I look at Halo. Halo 1 was like the older Halo games was so bloody and kind of brutal. But like in the recent ones, like there's nothing like that. There's no blood or reference to blood or there's something kind of small. Not massively, it's not Halo, but I don't know. It's like a little detail, small details like that should kind of easy to implement and get going. It's the same with like dual wielding. At least Gears has always been somewhat consistent to the gameplay. Like, sure, they changed things here and there, like balancing and all that stuff to make it a little bit different, but they somehow always keep it true to itself. Which is what you want from the franchise. You want it to be trying to just build upon what it has always done. They're trying to be different. Like adding new mobs and monsters. Improve the smartness of the AI. That's what should be changing in the game. And then the details, like, sure, visually upgrade it all, but shouldn't remove stuff. That was a dirty little shot.
This way, Scorpio. Up and over.
Hold on! This lava tube! It must lead to Pahanu! The snatch is going back to the hive in Central!
Then we've got to stop it!
Hang on, Hannah! We're coming!
There it is. Catch it now, you son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, I remember this now.
It's getting away!
Take out that pillar!
Hannah! Get to cover!
Fuck you. This is where I've got to rely on the AI to fucking keep my shot. Oh, well done.
Pressure is down. Come on, you're all right.
They took the villagers, stole them, potted them, changed them. They wanted to change me too, Keegan.
It's okay. They're safe now. I've got to signal Zach. Let him know where we are.
Why?
Scorpio, I'm seeing a flare on Bahanu. How the hell did you get off of Wailehi?
Long story. Anna's hurt. We need a stretcher.
Copy that. Hang tight. On my way.
Where are we? All the way back on Pahanu. The heart of the hive.
Oh, wow.
This is what I mean, like,
We got swarm coming.
what was the point of this section?
Hey, Anna, you alright? There are people who survive being snatched.
Yeah. The stories are true, huh?
Still there, Scorpio? Snatcher incoming!
Sorry I got caught. Mess us all up.
She's on, Tack. Take her up.
Hey, you made it out. That's
Maybe
all
we're
that
not
matters.
done.
It'll take me a bit to secure the stretcher. You guys good for a few?
We'll manage.
Oh, maybe not. Like, that's the thing. What's the point of her coming along?
Honestly, I can't believe she
Was it
survived.
just for her to be captured? It seems like it.
What's on your mind?
The Snatcher was taking Hannah to the heart of the Hive. And we need a more efficient way to get there.
Oh, no. You're not suggesting we let them capture us?
Hold that thought! Swarm's here!
I don't know whether to leave it here. Let me continue in the next one. Well, we're about to wrap up this, so maybe I'll leave it here and we continue in the next one. I think that might be good, because I'm going to play right where we left off anyhow. I was going to make this just one big video, but if I can squeeze another episode out of it. But yeah, I suppose if anything, we can we'll keep it going for one more episode, and then after that we'll try and finish it next episode, even if next episode is longer. Well, this might not be a very long ending, but realistically, we got this last little wave, and then we'll continue on, I guess, and wrap it all up, maybe. Because, yeah, we hit an hour, and I thought maybe there's, like, I don't know, like, God knows what's left, but we'll have to see. But for today, yeah, I think I will leave it here for today, and we'll go into... like I said, we'll go into what we'll be alternating between Walking Dead and something else. And like I said, if it's something like a franchised game, like say Dead Space, like Dead Space or Crysis, where there's a few games on Game Pass in the same name, we could probably keep them going and have the whole franchise on the channel at some point, and alternate between. Well, really, we've got quite a bit of Walking Dead to still do. We got the Michonne and then season 3 and 4, I think. And maybe we could go into like some other Telltale games. Maybe, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what other games we can play. And yeah, we'll think about like Gears Tactics when Gears 6 comes out, maybe, or when it's been announced. But I have a feeling Gear 6 might be next gen only, so I might not be buying that straight away. Unless it's like amazing and it's something that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to buy a whole new console for, then yeah. But for now, I'm going to wrap up Gears of War 5 Hivebusters here for today, and we'll continue on in the next one. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.